there's a lot of commentators and different people who they don't really push the defensive side. They think if you are defense, it's boring or
running and all that.
Running. Why do you think they do that?
Because just the culture of boxing, there's a lot of Latinos boxing right now, and they just want to see that action. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but that ain't the shit to get you paid.
Trying to build a market for more action fights.
More action fights.
What's entertaining to you more? The like pure two guys just slugging it out, or like more of a technical fight with power?
Guillermo Rigondeaux is what I love. And pause. That's what I like.
Did you see Leo Santa Cruz?
Yeah, but I knew he was gonna lose because he's a one-dimensional fighter. All he do is come forward.
What about El Chacal versus the Jackal? Cruz-Frampton versus Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Guillermo Rigondeaux wins hands down. Anybody 126 or under, nobody's gonna beat him.
Nicholas Walters.
He's at 30.
At 130.
Oh shit, he moved up?
Yeah, he fought Sosa, who just knocked out.
And they got him a draw. Yeah. They robbed him.
Hey, I thought Nicholas Walters did beat Sosa. Shout out to Nicholas, the Axeman. But
then Sosa bounced back and knocked out the what's the dude's name?
We don't know.
Javier Fortuna.
Javier Fortuna.
Yeah. He was kind of sloppy too. Like they was gonna catch him.
He was like a showman.
Yeah, like if you could not get caught on the end of his punches, he was you could, stop him from knocking. He had power on the end of his punches because he threw punches so wild.
Why is no one beat Rigondeaux?
Too much defense. Too much defense. His defensive numbers is like Floyd's on his plus or minus.
Rigondeaux said he's going to rip people's jaws out. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. He's a sharp, hard little black.
So why don't you think people want to fight him? Because people are saying he's boring, he don't sell?
Because, man, you can't hit what your eyes can't see. And anytime they can't hit him, that's frustrating, man. That shit is really frustrating when you can't hit a man. And
have you been sparring with anybody like that, where they were very elusive and it was hard to lock them down?
Fuck no. I hit everybody. That slick shit don't work on me. I'll stop Ramon.
Have you?
Fucking ass. Hey, that slick shit don't work on me because where I'm from in Ohio, they teach you how to box a certain way. So if you in there with somebody that they know is a better boxer than you, they make you put pressure on him, whether you can box or not. And if you in there with somebody shorter than you and can't box as good as you, they make you box whether you can box or not. So that in turn
so it's the schooling.
It's the schooling. It teaches you how to box and it teaches you how to come forward. It teach you how to work on the inside. It teach you how to do all of that. They don't care. If you a taller man, they gonna make you box.
So the moral of the story is fighters should be well versed. They need to know how to fight every style.
Don't be in there looking like fucking post. I didn't mean to cut you off. Don't be in there looking like Postal, coming forward to a shorter man once again and bringing your problems to the shorter man and getting your ass smoked. That's exactly why Leo Santa Cruz had problems with Cruz-Frampton. He was coming forward and giving up his height.
No jab.
Even if he did jab, you don't jab him.
I noticed he had his head, it looked like he was leaning his head down like Chavez Jr. does. Giving up that height. When all he had to do was step back and jab and make Cruz-Frampton fight good going backwards and frontwards. But I knew he was the better man. Cause I seen him scrap. What about Leo Santa Cruz versus Guillermo Rigondeaux? His volume, could it pose any problems for Rigondeaux?
Because you got to land punches. It ain't about throwing punches. I don't care if you throw 1,000 punches. You got to land punches. That's how you win fights. Landing punches, not throwing punches.
Mayweather all over again.
Yeah.
Santa Cruz versus Rigondeaux.
Rigondeaux. He'll make him think, force him to box.
What about Vasil Lomachenko versus Rigondeaux? If they made a catch weight or something?
Rigondeaux. He ain't gonna be able to beat him, dog. All that hopping around and trying to do all them angles and all that ain't gonna be nothing, bro. Because Rigondeaux is gonna stand there and make you think. He's gonna be patient. So you can move and do all that shit that Lomachenko could be doing, but that's kind of like Pacquiao with Floyd. Like it's not gonna make no difference.
And once you get in position, he gonna make you start over.
He gonna start over.
You gonna be right there.
Lomachenko left-handed?
No. Is he?
Orthodox, right?
Yeah, he's orthodox.
He right-handed. That's gonna be.
So you think that style works better with like a Rocky Martinez type than a Rigondeaux? the stuff that Lomachenko?
It don't matter because Rigondeaux could fight anybody. It
No,
don't
I'm
matter.
saying Lomachenko style.
Yeah, it worked better with like a come forward. Yeah, it come forward.
Galaxy.
Yep, it comes better with somebody who come forward and try to be aggressive. But when Rigondeaux just gonna be standing there waiting till you get off and then slipping him, and then he gonna be missing everything, and then he gonna counter him with the left right down the pipe.
All right, speed round.
That is foolishness.
Fans and critics and writers that say a certain fighter is boring, do they need to change, or does their opponent need to change? Like if the Crawford-Postal fight was boring, who needed to make the change, Crawford or Postal?
Nobody, because the fans ain't in there getting their ass whooped. So the fans need to just watch boxing and learn boxing instead of just, well, don't nobody need to change shit. The boxers need to be well-versed boxers, and the fans need to know boxing and study boxing and appreciate it for this craft. You know what I'm saying? Not just being there looking for knockouts, because that don't do shit. That don't even, just going in there and knocking people out. And Mike Tyson was knocking people out, but every time he fought somebody good, he got his ass whooped.
And the thing I noticed too is every time you have a mega fight, you rarely see a knockout or a knockdown. When it's evenly matched, Crawford Postal, no knockout. Canelo Cotto, no knockdowns, no knockout. Mayweather Pacquiao, no knockouts, no knockdown. So when you're in there with better competition, I feel like
it's harder than what they think it is. Everybody's just going there saying that Pacquiao was gonna knock out Floyd, and he's never been knocked out. That goes to show me right there and show everybody that you have no idea what you're talking about, and that, my friend, is foolish.
Where can fans follow you?
Cuerno de Chivo, Instagram, Killertainment Instagram. Follow my Killertainment Facebook page, Troy King, Cuerno de Chivo, Killertainment on
Where
IG,
can Speed
man.
Pigeons follow you? Because I blocked them. Where can the fans follow you, Ramon?
Matthews Jr. Boxing.
What kind of clips you have on your Instagram?
People making mistakes get knocked the fuck out.
You guys heard it first. Make sure you follow him. Matthews Jr. Boxing.
Matthews Jr. Boxing. Follow, don't be on there.
Peace.